Hi guys, it's Jen. It's Monday morning, and as I promised last week, starting today, we will be sharing the production process with you. So, um, most of you guys know that I'm working on TED and will be until October 21st, the big day if you're going to be in the Detroit area. And also, as of yesterday, I've signed up to do the after party. So even if you're not attending TED and you are in the Detroit area on October 21st, hope that you will come celebrate with us at the after party. Um, so I have to find a venue soon. Um, but anyways, other than that, I did some sort of reflecting last week on why exactly I am online. It's been I just passed my 1 year anniversary of blogging, and so I was thinking about what brought me here, and I it was my writing basically. I had just submitted my first novel. I had just submitted my first screenplay, and had become really serious about starting to pursue writing professionally. I had written a column for a newspaper and published some essays in magazines and journals. So, yeah, that's sort of where I was. And ultimately, I'd say, ultimately, I've always wanted to do something with film. And so when I submitted the novel, it was specifically, I targeted an agent that had strong Hollywood connections. Um, so after October 21st, I'm going back at it. But this time, I really am more interested in production than even the writing. So I know I've contacted some of you guys. I would co-write something, but I'm really, really loving the collaboration process. I don't think I want to write something in a vacuum again. Um, I don't think it's I don't think I'm very good at the fiction writing all by myself. It always sounds contrived. You know those movies where it opens on the two people driving somewhere in a car, and within 2 minutes you have their entire backstory, and you know exactly where they're headed and why, and you sort of blush for the person who wrote it because it's like, ugh, it's a little over the top, right? Like, I can't believe your mom let us blah blah blah, blah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's sort of how that's how I write fiction when I'm all by myself. Um, it's not pretty. So anyway, I do want to do it again, and by it I mean a film. Um, and I want to work with people who are passionate. One thing I've learned about the internet is it's a great way to find people. Um, so, you know, let me know if this is something you really do have to be passionate if you want to do something like this because it's hard work. I've learned that. Um, the odds aren't great, but when you're working with me, never say die. Um, so that's the next plan, and I sort of want to start gathering my crew. I have a good idea. I have a really good idea. I'd love to work with people who have a similar sensibility. If you guys know me, I have a pretty dark and dry sense of humor, um, and so that's sort of how I express myself in storytelling. If you like Christopher Guest, if you like Jared Hess, if you like even Wes Anderson and the Wilson brothers, that sort of crazy dialogue that goes on and on and on like this, longer than it has to. Those are sort of my favorites. And two of my favorite sort of success stories by unknowns, the Napoleon Dynamite short that got picked up for feature length production, and Bottle Rocket. Most people have not seen Bottle Rocket, the first Wes Anderson Owen Wilson collaboration, but it started as a short and then was picked up and funded for feature length production because most people like us don't have money or time um, to do a feature length unless you quit your jobs and go at it full time. So I think we could do a short. I really do. We would power through the production and everybody kind of get their things together, and then 4 day weekend, maybe a week, all meet in one place and film it. And then, leave it to our brilliant editor who's going to send me a letter and tell me that they want to edit this film. I actually have a couple options for that too. There's so many people out here with so many really amazing stories and talents that aren't being utilized where they'd really like to be using them. So those are the three things. If you're passionate about doing a film, um, and you have the wherewithal to actually follow through with it, and you like really crazy comedy, sign up. Acting, directing, gaffers, craft services. If you guys like to cook and want to bring us food, you're in. Signed up. Okay. So keep that in mind. You can email me at LookingGlassLane Gmail, um, and pitch me your secret weapon. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you later.